I'm gonna give everybody a chance to look at me. How I look, family. We're gonna talk etiquette. We're gonna talk on various topics. We're gonna talk, in a space where you guys can really, really, really invoke what I'm saying. Being woke is not just consciousness. Being woke is knowing what's around you and also actually delving into a paradigm to where you can actually succeed, you can actually excel, beyond that paradigm. We're going to talk business today, family. When you enter a room, you notice the people. You notice the community. You ask, how do I bring value to the community? How do I not show lack of self-worth of the community? This here is a black community. I've been chastised in the community. I've been incarcerated in the community. My testimony was being busted, getting locked up. I was set up by, the narcotics. I had a friend with me. We was in the street life. We made tons of money. We balled. We shopped every other day, spent thousands. But what did that do for the community? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The day I got busted, they had a white lady walking. She was blowing me up, blowing my phone up to hit her. Hit the lick. That's all my mom was saying. So I said, you know what? I ain't gonna, something in my spirit said, don't hit this lick. Divine intervention came in. I wasn't listening to my third eye. Though we in the streets, our pineal gland can open up to us. And actually, that little devil on one side and that angel on one side, they debate each other. And it just so happened that the devil won that debate. And I went on ahead with my partner and hit the lick. What I didn't see was my high school I graduated from with a 3.9 GPA across the street from where I hit the lick. I'm just driving to the location to hit the lick. When I hit the lick, I had a bag and a couple ounces on me. The angel and devil was debating the whole time. And I said, you know what? Don't hit the lick. I told my little homie, drive off. Pew! He speeds off. We like a block away from my high school where I graduated from. And it was a blockade, barricades and police cars blocking the route that I came in, to meet the lick. They hop out, draw guns on my side. They already knew. I was already pointed out by the snitch, by the confidential informant, so it was nothing I could really do to evade the police. I say that to say this. In our community, even though our intentions are to build, even though our intentions are to come up, even though our intentions are, greater than what people perceive, of being a part of the street life. It leads us nowhere. Intention means nothing without guidance, without proper education and proper appliance of that knowledge. So everything I learned at that time didn't mean shit, because I was just another nigga with a ratchet drawn to his face by the oppressor. So once the popo took me in, I was like, fuck it. You know, none of this is my partners. I'm gonna take the charge. You know why? Because I had to come face to face with the conviction of my spirit, of what I was really doing in my community and what I was really doing, you know, to try to put my community on my back. Sometimes we lack self-love. Sometimes what we lack is the persistence, the endurance to endure to the end. So now I had to go face to face with the state. I couldn't run. The testimonial reverts back to business. When we walk in a room and we engage the people, the people engages us. You know, it's just what type of people are you pulling in and what type of people are you pushing away. That differentiates your destiny. Martin Luther King said a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Everything I had learned, everything I had possessed, all the money, all the riches, everything that I had acquired didn't mean nothing, because it all went back to the oppressor. Me taking my lick showed integrity unto God, showed accountability unto God. And God gave me grace to where I can stand up to the system. I am strong enough to face whatever cards are dealt to me. That's what allows me today to stand in front of you and say, you know what? As a business, as a community leader, I have the integrity's value to love all of you. I have the integrity's value to mean what I say what I mean, and you could accept me for who I say I am, because I'm going to be that. No matter what trial or tribulation is sitting my way, you know. Others concede and others conspire. Others do whatever they can to deceive others, you know, for profit or gain. But the community is going to trust you. The people are going to trust you. The youth is going to trust you when you're able to build beyond that, righteously, in the sight of God. Philippians 4:13 says, I have the strength and the power to do all things through Christ Jesus, who empowers me and strengthens me. So lack thereof, there is none. We keep building, building, building. You know, in our minds, we are placed with certain hurdles that we must overcome. But keep building yourself up. Keep strengthening your mind, and Christ will intercede and take that battle. That way you will overpower Satan. None of Satan's angels can come against that. It's beauty. It's beauty. True beauty. When an unstoppable spirit overcomes you and you can't be defeated by the enemy. In business, Black Wall Street, we were tortured, destroyed, to the point where we had no black businesses in Tulsa. But the spirit still dwells in the people to where we can build a greater Tulsa. We can build a greater Black Wall Street. We can build a greater entity bigger than Wall Street. But our minds as a collective must come together. It can't just be one guy sacrificing or one community sacrificing. We have to build beyond that. Even our greatest leaders, Jay-Z, LeBron James, all these great facets of Will Smith, all these great facets and powerful men hasn't been able to come together and make this happen. Because it's going to take the average brother who endures and goes through strife to be trusted by the masses of his community, to unite with another average brother entrusted by the people. That's how big this thing is. No longer is the time where we are trying to emulate Michelangelo, Basquiat, Leonardo da Vinci. The only code we need to stick with is the code of conduct within us as a people. It's all real. You know what it is. Come through and come real. Our women, they can only fight for so much for so long. When you put death and the fear of it behind you, that's when you know. The fearlessness overcomes all this evil. The fragility of whiteness, the fragility of other races, when they stand next to this black power. It's truly recessive. It's not progressive at all. We need white people who are willing to step up and say, I'm going to give this brother a chance when his people ain't giving him a chance. That's fearlessness. Our brown brothers that say, hey, my people are in the struggle too. Let's give these brothers an opportunity. Our own people, the black crackers, We have to ostracize them. It's toxic to a people. All love is self-love, family. One.